Hey, hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
All right.
Hey everybody, we're back. We're
Mm-hmm.
back for some more laughter.
Man, more laughter.
Yep.
Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle.
Bus hostage.
Right, right. You know, we've done a couple reactions on Dave Chappelle, and this has always been something I wanted to bring up. I'm gonna kind of bring it up at the end of this video, but this one is bus hostage, and that just off the bat, that sounds kind of, you know, almost seemed like a movie, but but let's because it was got the title bus hostage. But let's check them out. But before we get into it, do me a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share, comment below. So come on, let's go.
It also feel like it's the East Coast city in the West Coast. You guys got subways and shit. I'm scared of public transportation. I was on a bus that was held hostage 45 minutes. It wasn't life-threatening. I don't want to give you that impression. It was a dude jerking off, but the shit was scary, son. It was scary. Because right before it happened, I was on the bus smoking a cigarette. It's a long story. That's not the coolest shit I ever did. And people freaked out. Sir! Sir, put that goddamn cigarette out, okay? This is everybody's air, sir. I flicked it. I didn't want any trouble. And just at that moment, coincidentally, this homeless dude out of nowhere pulls his dick out. Started beating off. And I was furious. Because nobody said shit to this guy. They were just looking like I was the only one on the bus that had the balls to say anything to him. And it's not even like I was brave, really. It was that, you know, I was sitting next to the motherfucker. I had to say something. Come on, dog, you hit my elbows. Stop. Son, stop. That's all I said. I didn't want to say too much. Guys beating off on the bus means there's something wrong with this motherfucker. He's not wrapped so tight. I didn't want to push him over the edge. As soon as I said something, all these dummies on the bus, now they're brave. He's right. Put your goddamn cock away. I don't want to see this anymore. I don't want to see it either. Yeah! Now the guy flips out. All right, everybody, back up. Back up.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I tried to be nice about this. Now everybody freaks out. Oh my God, it's a biological attack. Oh. I'm caught in the middle. I can't lose my cool. I said, hey, everybody, just calm the fuck down or you're going to get me shot. So just be cool. Let's do what this man says so he'll leave us alone. Now everybody gets quiet. That's better. That is better. And then he started walking up and down the aisles. He was terrorizing us. And then he starts making demands. You in the pink shirt, squeeze your tits together. Oh God, no. You, stick your finger in your butt. Why? Oh God, why is this happening? Oh God. He was working my way. Shit was tight. Just that minute. I got saved, dudes. I was so lucky. This guy, the other in the bus, he snapped. He lost his mind. I seen it happen. Ah! He screamed out, rush him! He can't come on all of us and charge of the out. Ah! And it was like a movie. This homeless dude seen him coming and shot one off. Ah! I dodged that shit like the Matrix. Niggas, oh. The guy behind me wasn't so lucky, y'all. No! That shit was gross. It didn't kill him, but it was I'm sure that fucked his day up. You're not gonna have a normal day if the homeless dude busts a nut on your forehead and 8:30 in the morning. That's a wrap on the rest of the day. Ah! This guy was freaking out. It burns! Oh! 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 Everyone was standing around looking at him. Even the homeless dude felt bad. I guess he was finished. He came back to his senses. Oh, this is my stop. I said, relax, motherfucker. I had to say something. Relax. Oh, I can't. I got AIDS. I know it. I said, you can't get AIDS from a homeless dude busting a nut on your forehead. That's not how it spreads. I don't even know if that shit's true. That's just what I told him later. He was so scared I had to say something.
He get this stuff from.
Yeah.
I guess he...
I don't know. Yeah. Well, you know, that's their job, being a comedian. That you spend all day trying to come up with bits, and, you know, or you just think of things and you make them to bits. And if you're creative and you're good at it, that's something you do. But this is one thing I noticed about Dave Chappelle. Not necessarily noticed about him, but I remember when I first really heard of Dave Chappelle. He was in this movie. I don't think it was Half Baked. I think it was the other one with, I want to say, Martin Lawrence, where they end up going to jail, or he ended up going to jail and they questioned him. And I thought that was Martin Lawrence. If anybody
who went to jail?
I think he went to jail. I think Martin Lawrence was a cop or something, and he was questioning him and something to that effect.
Oh, blue something blue, I think.
Oh, okay.
Guard or
Oh, okay.
guard.
That's kind of when I really, that's kind of what I really got. But when he talked that way, I thought he talked that way for the movie. But I later learned that was that's how he talks. That kind of threw me off, and I was like, okay, that's his act. Even then, I said, well, maybe he does that for his comedy act. He just takes that. But then when he does interviews, kind of still has the same talk. So that kind of is what threw me off. And it's just that he's a master of a couple of things. What he's real good at, I think that he does a lot better than a lot of comedians. He has something coming that you don't see coming. Sometimes you don't see jokes, not necessarily the bit in the whole, but just the joke, the punchline. I think he really puts time into coming around that corner and being surprised. The other thing is that he is his delivery, but his
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, and this other one was when he how can I say this? It's just the physical things he does, the expressions, the physical things, all things. Because if you took David Chappelle's this whole bit and wrote it down and read it, probably nobody would laugh as much. It was like, okay, that's kind of humorous. It's just what he puts on. That's what's good about it, because it's delivery, the visuals that you see. I think that's what really sells a day, because I listen to a lot of Dave Chappelle and I'm like, man, it was funny. But when I start really dissecting what he says, I said, man, you give it to the average comedian, they couldn't push that over the edge. He's something about him that he could take material that maybe it's just humorous, but just take it to the next level. So that's why I give David Chappelle. That's why I guess the people consider him one of the greatest right now. That's, you know, the top of the food chain, if you could say, as far as comedians are concerned. But that's the one thing I noticed. But I was just kind of tricked in the first part of his career. I thought that he was just doing that talk, that lazy kind of drawn out high talk, just for that character. But that's his thing, and it works. But
works for him. But
yeah.
you know, I mean, you know, Kevin Hart's kind of like that too. Well, a lot of comedians I see. Mm-hmm. It depends on their delivery and their voice and their, you know, what their spin or how they present it. You know, but I've just started with us doing a reaction, really getting into Dave Chappelle. Mm-hmm. I've heard of him, I've seen him in movies, but I've never really got into his stand-up or anything. Right. You know, even before when he left the country or something.
Yeah. When they tried to offer him all this money, he refused because it kind of compromised the show. They wanted them to kind of go in somewhat of a different direction, I guess you could say, and he didn't want to do that, so left that money on the table. But I can tell a lot of times, I've listened to a lot of comedians, a lot of comic bits for years, and so I can kind of get a feel, especially in the beginning of a comedian's career, who came from, I want to be a comedian as a profession. I'm studying, go and work my bit out in different comedy clubs and things like that. And those who were just naturally funny and said, man, you ought to be a comedian. Or those who, maybe are funny like on, movies or comic. Didn't want to. You kind of get that feel. And he's one of the ones I think was an old school study, really put the time in, worked on the craft. And that's it. So he's kind of with the Chris Rock, those guys. When you start off, you can see how they build them. But they build from that core of what the Richard Pryors and the Flip Wilsons and all those guys did. So, but that's David Chappelle. Bus Hostage. I don't think that's where I thought it was going, but it went there. It was pretty funny. He's a funny guy, but that's David Chappelle. Y'all let us know what you think. We're going to get out of here. But before we do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
That's it. Thanks for listening to
Sunshine
Sunshine
and
and
E.
E.